The Bitcoin bounce continues, but the question is, can we trust this, or is this temporary and that we are going to once again start to roll over and go to lower prices? Today, guys, I am going to be talking about exactly that. I will talk about Ethereum, Solana, Doge, Cardano, XRP, altcoins in general. I will talk about what you need to know in regards to yesterday, the news that we saw. You saw the inflation numbers coming out. I will talk you through everything you need to know here, guys. So make sure to stick around from the beginning until the end of this video. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Chris, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you're new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. So let's get straight into it, guys. And for Bitcoin, since going down, hitting the support level at 76, we've had the bounce, 2 green candles in a row, and we are right now trying to make this candle green as well. So in order for the daily candle we are inside right now to close green, we need to close the Bitcoin price above about $83,700. So let us see if we can do that. But yes, the bounce continues, and the good thing is that we are above the orange line here at 81,750. Next levels of resistance is going to be, if we extend this yellow dotted line right here, you can see somewhere around $89,000 we are going to have big resistance. And also if you look at the moving averages, they are also going to give us a good clue. In fact, what you can see right now is that we are being pushed down by the 50-day moving average here. And then you have the 100 and the 200-day moving average. They are going to reinforce the $95,000 level. So should we have a big price pump here, then you have first 89, somewhere around there, 88, 89, and then you have the moving averages that are going to reinforce the $95,000 level here as well. So that is what I am watching right now on the immediate short term for Bitcoin. But can we trust this point, or can we trust this bounce? In general, I don't think that Bitcoin is looking as bad as people are saying. If we look at the stuff that happened yesterday and what we're seeing happening right now in terms of the broader economy, there are some very important clues to take away here as well. Now, first, before we talk about that, let us talk about Ethereum. Now, Ethereum is not looking good at all. Ethereum continues to trend down. In fact, if we close this candle like this or a little bit lower, it will be the lowest point of this cycle. And if we go back, these are price levels. I mean, we're revisiting price levels which we haven't seen since like 2023. So yes, Ethereum not looking good at all here. And there's been a lot of drama in regards to Ethereum. So this continues to create negative sentiment and Ethereum continues to bleed down. If you look at Solana, Solana also is going down, not as bad as Ethereum, but having a little bit of a bounce here and trying to stay above the key support level at 120. Looking at Doge, Doge is seeing a little bit of a bounce here, but also what we need to keep in mind is that yes, even though this orange line is giving a bounce here for Doge, Doge has still been one of the coins that has been going down the hardest here recently. So yes, bounce right here off of my support level at 14.4 cents. So let us see how this bounce is going to progress. Now for Cardano, Cardano is looking pretty decent here, still above some of the major support levels. So next level of resistance is 80 cents for Cardano. XRP also looking pretty decent here, having a bounce, and the next level of major support is going to be at $2.40. One key takeaway as well is that on the weekly time frame, you can see that the Bitcoin dominance is right now breaching a new high. So the Bitcoin dominance is currently at 62%. And if you look at the past here, we are at Bitcoin dominance levels not seen since 2021, since early 2021. So this is a very key takeaway. And yes, the Bitcoin dominance is going up because people are selling off altcoins. And Bitcoin, like I've always been saying, guys, Bitcoin is the coin that is going to last over time, and it is going to absorb money and just continue towards higher prices. But one thing that is for sure is that once this Bitcoin dominance starts to go down, and it is going to start to go down at some point, the altcoins are going to have incredible gains. The higher we are once that happens, the crazier the gains for altcoins are going to be. So that is still something. I'm not saying that you should sell every single altcoin right now, because we have already gone down very, very low. And you know that I've been saying for the last 8 months that be careful with altcoins, because not all altcoins are going to go up to the moon. In fact, most altcoins are going to go down to zero, but quality altcoins are going to do really, really well. And here's the thing, getting into quality altcoins at a Bitcoin dominance like this is going to be, or it's going to post crazy gains once the market starts to turn around. And I know that a lot of people are, in the middle of this crash right now, and they're saying that altcoins are never going to have a comeback. But I've been through this time and time again, and altcoins are definitely going to have a comeback. And especially the quality altcoins, you're going to see tremendous gains on those altcoins moving forward. So yeah, right now we just need to weather the storm, and the traditional markets are still also, look at this, traditional markets are right now trying to stay above my orange line at 5,563. I think that there's a good chance that we are going to stay above this point. But yes, we're seeing, like, if you look at this trend here for traditional markets, it has been a non-stop, downtrend here for the last few weeks here. But I think that there's a good chance that this could still hold. But next level is going to be at 5,335 if we don't hold this orange line right here for the traditional markets. Now, before I talk about everything you need to know and why I'm not as concerned as some people for the markets right now, quick update on the trading strategy. So currently, I am with the current batch, I am down 821. If you look at my allocations, and by the way, guys, I've been spending a lot of time updating the settings here, and as soon as I've updated the settings for each and every altcoin here, which I'm going to do throughout the day, I will also add the short bots here for these altcoins if you want to have those. So be on the lookout for that. But if you look at my allocation right now, I'm still about 80% long on the 4 major altcoins here and 20% short. And then I'm 100% long still for XRP and ADA with my trading strategies. Now, talking about my 100x challenge, the new one is up 6.25%, and the old one I am still replicating. But remember, the old 100x challenge, it is still outside of range, so it needs to go up to $88,000 in order for it to start trading again. So for my 100x challenge for the old bot, which I'm going to replicate, I cannot do anything anyway. I can just let it be. I'm not going to change anything with it. This was the rule, right? So I cannot add more money. But for the new one, it is doing pretty good. It is up 6.3%, and it is trading within the new range here. But there will be a big update on the 100x challenge once I have tried to replicate the old one to the best of my ability. If you want to use my trading strategies yourself, go down to the description of this video. You have them right here. First, sign up to Pionex using this link, and then claim the deposit bonuses using this link right here. And then if you want to go long, if you believe that we're still in a bull market, you're able to get in at a good dip right now. You have all of the links right here for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Doge, Cardano, XRP. If you believe we're in a bear market, you can also short using the same strategies here, but in the reverse. So you have it for Bitcoin and for the rest of the altcoins here as well. And then you have it also for 180 other altcoins using this link. Is going to take you to this cheat right here. And then, like I said, I'm adding them for the short bots for all the altcoins. But if you want to go long, you have it also for every single altcoin in this document here. So that's amazing. Let us continue now. So CPI came in yesterday, and it was actually below expectations. So 2.8% inflation, and the core CPI was also falling below expectations, 3.1, and we were expecting 3.2. So we're seeing a decline in the inflation here, which is a good sign, and the markets reacted positively to it, but then they had a pullback. So initially it went up, but then we went down as well. So it just shows you how afraid the market is right now, because every single bullish news is being sold into. So people just want to get out of their positions essentially. Now, if you continue to look here, we also saw the tariffs being added yesterday. So 25% on Canadian steel and aluminum, and Canada also added 25% on US goods. Okay, so these tariffs are in play right now, and this has been the cause of a lot of volatility. Now, if we continue and see here, Trump has said that April 2nd will be a very big day, and this is also when more tariff is going to come into play. So we will see, we're going to see more announcements about this throughout March. I am very sure about that. And also what I want to show you is that the jobs market is getting worse under the surface. So the people looking for part-time jobs is increasing and they're failing to get jobs. Now, this is good for inflation, although it is very bad that people are out of job and the economy is looking like it's doing pretty bad. The unemployment is skyrocketing. This is good for keeping inflation at bay. Now, if you look at all of these things, there is one key takeaway I want you to remember. So all of this talk in regards to inflation and tariffs and all of these things, this is going to, it's going to lose its significance over time, because we know how volatile things were with the initial talks about these tariffs. Right? And then when they are implemented like they are right now, okay, the next time you're going to have more talks about tariffs, it is not going to be as volatile as the first thing. And also you're seeing the economy getting weaker, which means that it is going to be more likely that the Fed are going to cut interest rates and start to stimulate the economy again. So things are actually looking pretty good here and the inflation is going down. So things are looking pretty good here in the short term as well, even though yes, you're gonna see volatility, but I am definitely not as skeptical as most of the people in the market right now. I still believe that right now is a good buying opportunity. And yes, we could go down lower, we could go down to 72, but that just gives you an even better buying opportunity, right? I still think that right now is an amazing buying opportunity. If we go down lower, then that's like a God's blessing. It's a gift from God to be able to buy at 72, right? So that is my opinion. We will see if I'm going to be correct or not. But for me, the trading strategies are doing absolutely amazing by capturing that volatility. Now, one thing I want to point out here is that my XRP bot is still, even though I entered the XRP strategy, let me see here, where is it? And this goes for all of these strategies, guys, and I just want to show you the effectiveness of them. So the XRP position itself is down $5,000. So if I would have just held XRP, I would have just entered here at $2.29, I would have been down $5,000. But instead, I am up $20,000 because the strategy has been making on the algorithm $24,600. So my strategies are greatly outperforming holding altcoins and they're taking advantage of the volatility. And once we see that bounce, once we see prices start to come back up, these are going to be absolutely at amazing profit. So guys, that is what I got for you in today's video. Thank you so much for watching it and I will see you in the next one.